Yes, you're gonna see my unconventional openings, including the creepy crawly formation, the queen dab, the uncommon opening, that is its and a couple others. So I'm gonna set it up in such a way where okay, so we have Lee Chess on my phone. I already have you guys here streaming, so I'm gonna try to make it where it focuses on the chessboard. But first, let me go ahead and switch it around. Well, no, I can't do that already. Okay, so I gotta change it that way, which it does understand that. Uh-oh. Alright, once it the original way. Okay, so anyways, I fixed that. And now, if I just show you guys the game like here, sort of, that'll kind of work. It'll be a mirror image, but it might still be fun to watch. Alright, and I'll commentate, obviously. I need to, like, set it up a little bit differently, but here, you can see we're playing a game now. I'm moving up 1. So if you find the A pawn, remember it's a mirrored image. They moved their E pawn up 2. Now I'm moving my H pawn up 1. This is going to be the creepy crawly that we're going to do. Okay, I'm going to do a couple here, and then set up the video better. So you won't see these in between moves, but I will show you the updated version in a second. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe if I do it like upside down, because it's doing it like that. So that'll kind of work. You'll see more of the game and less of me, but that's kind of the point, okay? So that's the current board state, alright? The bishop, his black bishop, I'm white. So his black bishop just came in. And he's attacking my guy, so I'm just going to protect it. Now I have a free bishop because he moved too fast. So he blundered his bishop, so that's good. I'm probably going to win this game if I don't make a big mistake. It's only 851 Edo on LeeChess.org, and I'm also only 878, so I'm kind of advanced beginner. Early intermediate, you might say. Alright, so I'm going to keep playing, but I'm going to try to show you guys updates, and you'll see my face a little bit, okay? And you'll see me thinking. I hope that's slightly entertaining. But I can't do that the whole time, you know? Okay, so I just pushed my pawn. I want to keep my queen. I could have sacked the queen. I could have invited a sack, and then he could have accepted the sacrifice. He just castled, okay? He did what I believe is a kingside castle. If I castle, which I may not, I'll probably do like a kingside castle. But first I'm going to move my knight. So my knights are doubling each other. So that's good. I'm the white guy, remember? So the knights are good. Now he just pushes pawn. That's not much of a threat. So I'll just continue my little opening of creepy crawly. So I'll move my bishop inward. And I'll move it one space because that's like the creepy crawly. You're just doing little tiny adjustments. It's positional play, I guess you might say. It's building up a defensive battery, then slowly transitioning to offense. And I have a study about this on LeeChess.org. Just look up @MannyFresher. That's my LeeChess username, @MannyFresher. And then you can go to LeeChess.org/@Fresher, look at my studies, or you can go to public studies and search for creepy crawly formation, and that'll point you to this applicable study. Okay, now I'm going to push this pawn. Because if I push this pawn, then I can get my bishop in. If you see the yellow pawn I just moved, now he moves, so his is highlighted. Now I'm probably just going to ignore his move and just go for the bishop that I wanted to play. So let's see what it looks like, and I'll tell you how it went. Okay, so that's not scaring me right now. So what I'm going to do instead, well, actually, I'm going to threaten the queen. No, I'm going to go ahead and get that bishop in there. Okay, so the yellow is highlighted. That was my last move. I moved the black bishop. It's the white bishop because it's the white team, but it's the black bishop because it's on the black squares. So that's normally how we refer to it, to make things a little clearer. You know, we want to have standardized nomenclature. You can also use your own names, and there's nothing wrong with that. But hello, Deepak Saidul4 Evie. Hello. Thank you for watching. And anyone, thank you for watching. This is just chess content. I'm just a beginner, advanced beginner, and I'm white. Okay, so now what we're going to do next is we're going to maybe, well, let me look at it and see what looks good. Okay, I have 7:20 on my clock, so I'm doing fine on time. All right, so maybe I will threaten because I can always move back. So if, oh, No. That would be a blunder. I wouldn't want to do that. Instead, might try to clear out space for the queen. So I'm moving the knight away so that I can then move the bishop up. This is called the creepy crawly formation. If you're just getting here, it's related to the creepy crawly formation classical defense. That's the classical name, but there are related openings which are called the uncommon opening, if you want to Google that. There's also one that's called the Great Hesitation. That's my own little name, but I have a study on that online on lichess.org. Alright, so now if anybody wants to chime in, obviously don't tell me what to move. That would be against their code of conduct. But if you want to say hello or give any general chess knowledge tips, that's fine. Just don't have chess. Bye. Nice meeting you, Deepak. It was great having you as an audience member. This is much I do. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to glance at the board and see what's best. Okay, so he's threatening me, so I'm probably just going to, he's threatening a fork of a, so he can take again with a queen, but I'm not really scared of that right now, and I'll show you how I respond to it. Okay, so obviously there's a very scary move coming, but I'm very protected, see? So instead of actually responding to it, well, there is a threatened bishop, or rook rather, so I will go ahead and protect that rook, which incidentally is protected by a knight, but it also protects a bishop, so that's nice. So then, now he's coming in. We're just going to do a trade probably, and then a double trade if he wants the queen. No problem. All right, so I'm probably just going to do a trade here. Unless there's something that's really standing out to me. Well, that's pinned, okay? So my guy is pinned. So instead, I'll try to kind of threaten something. Like if I move, let's see. Like if I attack, that could be a way to kind of get him off my guard. So, for instance, I could try to the knight, but the problem with that is like he wants to move the knight next because the knight is the least valuable piece. So there might be a better move, and maybe protecting that pawn might even work, but I don't think that's ideal. So I'm thinking maybe if I advance my my queen, because after that I could then I can castle. So we'll see if he allows me to castle. That'll be really good for me. So here's where we are right now. That's the current board state. Unfortunately, it's mirrored. I'll try to fix that in the next live stream. I appreciate you guys. If anyone wants to say hello, feel free. Obviously, if you want to hit that like button, I will appreciate that too. I already got 2 likes. Woo woo. Hey, it's better than my it's better than my music, you know. I mean, it's better than what I normally get when I play guitar. But I do also play guitar, so I might bring out the guitar later. I'll show that to you guys real quick. There's the guitar, and I might play some later. But for now, we're just doing chess, and we probably will just end after this game. We'll see how things go. Alrighty, so he moved his queen away from me. So that means I've survived the onslaught. So that's a good thing. That means I've survived the checkmate threat because he was coming in pretty strong, but I knew that he would only have check, and I knew that he wouldn't have checkmate because I calculated after takes, right? Okay, so there's the current board state. Now I'll decide what to do, and I'll show you guys the update. He just moved his queen, right? That's the yellow highlighted guy. Okay, so now I could offer a trade in the following manner. Like if I move, oh no, because that's still pinned. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there, but I'm gonna move this here because now I'm just protecting the piece that he most wants to go to. He really wants to get right in front of the king, and he did threaten the king. As you can see, I'm in check, but I'm not in checkmate. So now let me respond to that. Alrighty, so the queen is threatened. Okay, so he forked me. So it's a very good move, and he is going to get my queen. Oh, no. Yes, because I can't kill him. So he will get my queen. Unfortunately, that's a bummer, but I have a pretty strong position, and I'm playing against another beginner because I'm just a beginner. I'm like an advanced beginner, and he is. We have the same elo approximately. Okay, so now I'm just going to take the queen, or rather the knight. But I'm not going to take it with the king because that would leave me vulnerable. Rather, I'm going to take it with my bishop, right? So protect the king is important. Offense and defense is very simple. Oh, low power mode. That's fine. I will make this my last game since I'm running out of battery. This is my first game and my last game, so it'll be a pretty short stream, but thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate the 3 of you watching, and the 10. I got 10 max. That's kind of a big deal for me. Okay, so now, that's an interesting move. I thought it would be checkmate, but it's not, so maybe I can kill it. No, I can block it, so that's beautiful. So that's beautiful about the setup because it enables certain defensive things that you wouldn't think, maybe, right? So he just got a pawn. No, he got my rook, but I couldn't do anything about that because I was stuck, I think. Yeah, I was stuck, so I couldn't prevent that. So I had to sacrifice that rook in order to save my king. No worries, we're still playing on, we're alive. Okay, so if you stick around for about 3 more minutes or 5 more minutes, the game will conclude, but I'm going to have to focus a little bit, and I will go ahead and move my knight, or my king rather, and if he comes to threaten me, it's going to suck because he's going to get another piece. But, you know, I'm running away and I'm not obviously paying full attention. So if I lose this game, whatever, that's how it goes. Okay, so now I can run away, which is nice. Obviously, I want to run away this way because, you know, the rook is protecting the bishop. And it just seems like a less vulnerable kind of move. But we'll see. I'm attacked again. There's another check. This one is a bad move because I am able to kill it. So unless he's really confident and unless that was an intentional sack, you know, he didn't make a good move there. Okay, now he just came in and he just took a pawn. I'm not really scared of that. What I would really like to do is start attacking him and move the knight into a sack position, but I'm not liking that, so I'm going to move the knight there instead. That's where the knight is. You can see my time. I only have like 2 minutes left, so I am going to play a little faster. And he has like 7 minutes left, so he obviously has been playing pretty efficiently. I've been playing a little more slowly because I've been explaining things. Okay, so there's that, but I'm just going to block, all right? So that's not really a big deal for me, although it is a big deal because the rook is gone, right? So there may have been a better move, but I don't know about that. Oh, no, the rook is protected by the knight. Excellent, excellent. All right, let me get back to the game so I can try to not lose. We'll see what happens. I'll just give you a little speaking commentary until I get some time, but I'll show you updates if it's easy. Like right now he's thinking, so I can just show you the update and it makes a sound, right? Okay, he moved. So now I'll think. Okay, so now I think threatening the queen is a great idea because now he's going to have to retreat, right? There's no real good offensive response to that. Of course, he's still winning. And so, you know, of course he's still winning, so you know he's probably going to win if he can convert, but if he or she or they cannot convert, then you know, okay, so now he's just getting a little closer, but that's not a really strong move because now I can start going on the offensive, right? Because he doesn't have anything immediately. He could take the I mean, yeah, he does still have something maybe coming. But, like, for instance, like, I can do this. Oh, no, so I just did a bad move because I forgot about the knight. So he's just going to take. So that was a little bit of a hasty move, but that's okay because I have to play hastily. So as you can see, I'm going to lose my bishop probably because the knight is threatening it. Oh, he left it. Okay, so he decided to go on the attack instead, which is interesting because I can still run away. And so I'm just going to take that rook. So I only have 1 minute left, okay? So I have to play real quickly. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I will do that. That's my only move. There's no way to block the queen. I've run away. My king has run away. And this game is ending soon, so as soon as he moves, I will look up. He won. Checkmate. Black is victorious. Okay, so this is the final position, guys. Everyone has left. The audience has, so this is a great time to say goodbye. Feel free to look at the position and screenshot it if you want to understand it. You might have to reflect it in a mirror. That is to say, or you could use a mirror functionality. All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for listening.